What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I'm your host, Chump Change. This is live and recorded. If you guys have any questions after the fact, leave it in the comments below. Let's see who's here today. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Red Panda, what's up, buddy? Oh boy. Hold on. Gotta get this to live chat, not top chat. That would help. All right. Red Panda, we got Rud Puts, Steven Cicero. What's up, dude? We have Crypto Hunter, Mass Boost. Dude, you guys are awesome. Thanks for being members. Joker Miner, what's up, dude? Let's see. Paul D, All Set Miner, Crypt Technology. What's up, man? Good to see you making videos again. Austin, Crypto Baltus. What's up, man? K-Trim, how you doing? Good to see you guys. Solar Miner, Bot Life Gamer. What's up? Patrick Guillen. So, sorry, Guyan. I'm going to continue to say Guillen. I know I'm messing up your name. I apologize. But anyways, we're going to talk about Flux a little bit today. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are. So this is just going to be like an open discussion. Yeah, more or less just kind of get your thoughts after the halving. I mean, we've seen the price dip down in Flux, and I mean, it might be a good time to buy. Crypt Technology, thanks for being a Chump Change VIP. You're awesome. Appreciate you, buddy. Nice to have you. If you link your YouTube with Discord, you will get access to like a VIP chat that I'm a little more active in. All right, let's see. Network Bits, what's up, buddy? Dave Jack, good to see you. All right, let's see the market today. What are we looking like? Oh boy, hold on, let me move this chat. There we go. 21,000 BTC. We have 1,500 ETH. All right. Everything's still kind of red. I mean, the market's taking a little bit of a, downturn. We went over this morning, 48 neutral on the Fear and Greed Index, but this is really the topic of conversation right here. The 76 cents. Joker Miner, thanks for becoming a member as well. Dude, you're awesome. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you all. You didn't have to do that. You guys are awesome. The Pirate, what's up, buddy? It's a sea of red. It's kind of funny because your name's a pirate. All right, so how many of you, all right, let me see. I got a poll in the chat. I want to end this poll real quick. I said, do you hold Flux? 78% of people said yes, 17% said no, and 5% said I'm broke. And I think we're all technically in that category, but I want to know how many of you have nodes going, or how many of you are, I guess, deciding if you should get a node, right? I don't really know how to put that in a poll, but let me know in the chat, I guess. Do you guys have, I'll put do you have nodes running in a poll, or do you have a node? And then you guys can let me know in the chat if you're looking to accumulate more to get nodes, or if you have any questions about nodes, and then we can kind of just talk about it a little bit. All right, let me add this real quick as you guys talk amongst yourself. K Trim says, I have some in a Titan node. Oh yeah, so that's actually, a Titan node's a good option too when it comes to nodes. All right, let me do this real quick. Up and running. I'll put yes, no, and then no, but working on it. I know that's Panda's answer. It's trying to get that Nimbus. Trying to get that Nimbus. 0 nodes here. Yeah, well, you're going for the big boy node, right? So overall, I mean, we know Flux just went through its, was it its second or third halving? I'm not sure, I forget. But either way, I mean, the difficulty is coming down in general, which is we were kind of expecting it, right? Because it obviously took off like a rocket when Ethereum went away. So now being at 86.07k network difficulty, right? It was up to a peak, what was it, 130 or so, just about. Yeah, 136. So I mean, it's down quite a bit, about 50,000. Not too bad. All right, let's look at this real quick. Or 50k Flux hash rate. So we're at 4.62. I'm just checking out the whole year chart. Yeah, so it's dumping pretty good, but when we see people come off the network, that obviously means you will get more rewards because less people are making it, harder for you to earn that reward. So let's see. Steven Cicero said, I'm ordering 3 of those HS lights because of you. The HS lights. Nice. HS lights. Let's go to the ASIC miner value. Actually, goddamn, mine the ASIC. That's it. Mine the ASIC.com. What was it? HS light? Is that what you're talking about? This one right here. 12.55 is the best price. Is it? That's what you're trying to get. We can talk about anything. I'm just kind of I'm curious to know if you guys are buying Flux right now, or if you're just kind of on the fence about it, right? I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff going on with the stake and stuff, but it's really not, let me see. It's really not going to affect like a personal home node, as far as I know anyways, but it seems like the whole staking thing is just going to be within exchanges because the interest you gain from them, right? All right, let's see. DJ just sent me something. He said, how did the Flux halving affect Flux? Let's see. Let me just zoom this out a little bit. You guys see that? Thank you, DJ. Appreciate that. Cumulus nodes 144 down. Geez, Nimbus nodes down 40 and Stratus nodes down 5. So does this mean people shut them off? Like it's not worth running? Is that what that means? Or does that mean like... Yeah, I assume that's what that would mean, right? 3Fox had this on his Twitter. Awesome. Appreciate you, buddy. 3Foxco is a phenomenal YouTuber. He's really good. Matt Electron, let's see. What's he saying? So Panda, R620, change the CPUs out for 2667 V2s. You can get for $20 each on eBay. It'll work. Interesting. All right, let's see. What do you guys have for questions? If you want, at me in the chat. If not, we will just have an open discussion. I'm going to drag this chat down a bit. So that's, I mean, this is kind of interesting though. This little chart. Again, 3Foxco, thank you very much. But this down 40 Nimbus nodes, that's kind of crazy. Why? And down 5 Stratus, like why would the nodes come offline? I guess that really doesn't make much sense to me, unless you're really like paying a lot for electricity. Which in some people's cases, I guess it could be, right? Because they could be running what's it called, on like a server or something, instead of like you know, this Dell Optiplex right here. Oh, let me bring this over. I need 2 hands. I built a stand for I'm sending this over to Mr. Hawk Crypto for his hosting stuff. But this is the little Dell Optiplex, right? So this is gonna, oh, I almost just dropped it. Terrible. This is gonna be a little ASIC hub, basically. I'm building them, but that's a Dell Optiplex. So those things are like 10 to 15 watts, and they're pretty dope for you know, a Cumulus node or whatever. But when you get into running like bigger nodes, obviously it's going to cost more electricity. I want to see what you guys are saying. Why would people take nodes offline? That's kind of interesting to me. Half the profits, yeah. I mean, I guess, but it really depends. Like, I know it's having the profits, but it really comes down to the electricity you're using. Like, if you're running, I guess if you're running Cumulus nodes on a like a regular motherboard, like a normal PC with the CPU, right? Then I understand that, because it's like 100 something watts, and you know, depending on your electric rate, if you're paying 50 cents, like, you know, crazy people around here anyways, with National Grid raising the prices, it's insane. Take the nodes off to get the Flux to sell the pump. Oh, that's a good point too, actually. I'm just pulling up the chat here so I can read it. It's a lot easier. All right, I'll just go full screen. Screw it. Let's see. You're sending that down to Hawk. I am, Mr. Patrick Murphy. I am. Yep, I built him a little gift. So it's gonna be like a like an ASIC hub for you guys to monitor your ASICs through it. All right, let's see. Joker Miner changing the color of his wedding ring, huh? Oh shit! I didn't even notice it flipped around. No, it's a rubber ring. It's rubber. That's funny. I didn't realize it moved. Probably picking up my kid or something. But yeah, no, it's just rubber, dude. I have like 1,000 of them. I lose them all the time, and like crushing them at work and stuff when I was, you know, doing plumbing. Very dangerous. I didn't even realize it was blue. I don't look at it that often. All right, let's see. What else do we got? Good morning, Travelers Travels. Good morning. It's 2 in the afternoon. Where are you, in California? That's insane. What are you doing? You waking up at 11 o'clock? What is happening? All right, let's see. Sloth Squash. It's trash here to now. Has been for 15 to 20 years. What are you trying to see what he's saying? But yeah, so anyways, Dave Jack made a good point. Taking the nodes offline to sell Flux at the peak, right? So I get that, or at the pump, right? Because again, buy the rumor, sell the news. It's kind of what drove the price up, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, that's what I would bet money on anyways. I mean, I'm sure you guys are thinking the same thing. Let me see the chat. The poll I have up, do you have a node up and running? 32% said yes, 49% said no, and 20 said no, but working on it. So I had a, oh, I put not, but working on it. Meant to say no, my bad. Anyways, so that's interesting. So 31% of you are the only ones that have them up and running. Now, the people that are working on their nodes, how are you going to have it running besides Panda? I know you're going to do that server. So what is everybody else going to run them on? Do you guys have like a motherboard CPU that you're just going to run it through, or you guys have like a little Dell Optiplex, or what do you have? I'm interested to know, because I got to set up my server at some point. But again, with the profits being less than, you know, they were, it's almost, depending on how much the server cost me in electricity. I'm gonna have to talk to Geek of All Trades in this one. Hyper V, he says, Geek of All Trades, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Matt Electron said 2U Super Micro running 2X 2667 V2s. I'll pretend I know what that means, Matt Electron. I have zero idea what that means, but that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm sure it's sick. Super Micro running 2X 2667 V2. Send me a picture if you can, Matt Electron, if you're home. I want to see what that looks like, or what it is. I'm assuming it's a server of some sort. I'm such a perfectionist, and I'm so anal about my servers. It's terrible. I'll never get them up. Well, Panda, so question now. You're just gonna do one Nimbus, right? Now, is it more profitable for you? Like, does it take the same amount of electricity to run the server to run one Nimbus versus all like 8 cumuluses, if it could hold it? And is it more profitable? Like, do you make more money with the Nimbus, or would you make more money with 8 cumulus? Because I thought it was the cumulus would make you more money overall, or more yield rather, however you want to put it. E5 2667 V2 is the CPU. Interesting. What well, what is it in though? Super micros, 2U. So it's a 2U. It's a server, right? That's what I would assume, right? Bigger is better. Edcar, what did he say? Let me see. What did he say? Joker Miner said, do you have the red S9 done and painted? No. So I was going to go live and paint it with you guys, but it's super windy out, and I know if I did it, it would have oversprayed onto my camera or onto my phone, or it just would have been a shitstorm. So as soon as I'm done with this stream, I'm going outside to paint it. And I actually have to, you know what? I need to find some painter's tape. I have it somewhere. I think it's in my kid's room, actually. My wife is doing some vinyl on the walls, like, I don't know, kid shit, right? So she had, she used to do like wrapping vehicles and stuff. So she's taped, like using the painter's tape, tape it to the wall, and then kind of smooth it out and then do the other half type deal. But, yeah, I need to find my painter's tape because I need to tape off those little chrome tabs that like hold the motherboard in when you slide it in on top of the S9. Mass boost, don't patronize me, Panda said. Patrick Murphy said, just paint it in the kitchen, nothing to worry with, bro. So it's not normal paint. That's the problem. So like if I would totally just set it up like in my bulkhead, like in a box, and just put like an inline fan sucking the fumes out. But dude, that epoxy paint smells so strong. Like, there's no, my wife would murder me when she got home. The whole house would stink. So I can't even do it. I would have loved to do it down here though. I used to do it in my old house. I used to like paint in the basement and just exhaust it outside. You'll be living in that solar trailer. I actually thought about painting it in there too, but I don't have any lights, so that's another reason I couldn't bring you guys with me. Let's see. So fun. Go for server, said All Set Miner. Well, I have a server from Geek of All Trades. He's amazing. Thank you for that again. I just don't know how to set it up. I gotta like read into it, learn about it. You know what I mean? I'm sure it's just a, I don't know. It's all Linux, I guess, right? That's what I would assume. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know any of it. Let's see. 50 cents a day USD for me to run one server. That's $15 USD a month. Is it worth it? I'm running like a bunch of servers, but doing other things too. So, well, 50 cents a day. Yeah, that's, why wouldn't you? 15 USD a month. How much do you get for the cumulus nodes? What's the yield? How do I even find that? Let me see. Flux Node profitability, maybe. Let's Google that real quick. I'll bring it up in a second once I get it. I think this is it, right? This is the page. There we go. So, I guess this doesn't really give you anything though, right? Am I wrong? Does this really give us anything we need to know? Right here. 7.5%. This is supposed to be a point. Weird. Anyways, 7, 12.5, and then, or 7.5, 12.5, and then 30. So what does that equate to when it comes to node? Who has a node up? What are you guys getting per whatever benchmark or whatever? What is it called? Like the payout. It's like the 14 days has to go by, right? Is it still 14 days? Did that having affected it at all? $56.4 a month. Yeah, why wouldn't you then? That'd be amazing. I mean, that's what, $40 profit? That's sweet. 72 flux. 72 flux per. Oh, that's for the cumulus, right? Each payout. Matt Electron sent me a DM. Let's see. Oh, nice. That's sick. All right, oh, there we go. Oh, it's right there. Let me pull it up on this. I don't know why it does that. That's so weird. So this is Matt Electron's. So he's got his stuff in here. Now these are all slots for hard drives, right? Am I wrong? I'm new to servers, so I'm pretty sure these are all hard drive slots, correct? Looks like you have what, 3, 6, 9, 12 in that. This thing's insane. What the hell's in this one, bro? Jesus. That's crazy. Then you get another one. So this is what? This is a 1U, then this is a 2U, and this is a 3U. Is that how it goes? I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know. Yes, those are HDD slots. Okay. So why now can you run more, Mr. Matt Electron? Or are you is there like a cap because of like the CPU or the RAM or something along those lines? Agreed, he's showing off. Oh, that's hysterical. Panda, listen, mule, all right, that's all I'm gonna say. It's so stupid. I hate you so much. The worst. Little Stanky, what's up, buddy? All right, we're talking about flux. Do you have any flux, Little Stanky? I want to know. I'm gonna read an article actually. Let's get into that. This is an article that was posted on that site. What was it? This one right here. Nope. This one. The beginner's block. We can read about this again. Let's see. So I read these things in the morning typically. So this is, I don't like that view. Let's go this view. All right. The halving hype, understanding the impact of the recent flux halving on miners and nodes. So I want to see what this says just because why not? Something to read, right? You guys can chat amongst yourselves in the chat. And if you guys have any questions or want to talk about anything specific, just at me, please. So I know that you're talking to me. Joker Miner said, just tell Panda he will not finish that house for years to come. Open that. What is Panda? Can you send me that link in Discord, Panda, please? Because that probably will not open. I can try though. Maybe it will. It's loading. Hold on. What is this? I don't know if it's gonna open. All right, let's get back to this. I'll let that load. It's still loading. I don't know if it's gonna work, but yeah, if you can send it in Discord. Perfect. Thank you. Thanks for posting it 15 times and tagging me. Oh, you're such a troll, Panda. Why is this not loading? That's aggravating. All right, whatever. Let's read this real quick. I just want to read this article and then we'll move on. In the world of cryptocurrency, halvings are a highly anticipated event. The recent flux halving, which took place on February 7th, 2023, was no expectation. This event saw the block reward for Flux miners reduced by 50% from 70 to 37.5. In this article, we will discuss what the Flux halving means for miners and nodes and the potential effects it could have on the Flux network and the wider cryptocurrency market. First, let's explore the halving and why it's important. In a cryptocurrency network like Flux, miners perform complex calculations to validate transactions and add them to the blockchain. As a reward for their efforts, they receive newly minted coins. This reward is designed to incentivize miners to continue participating in the network and provide an ongoing source of new coins for the network. The Flux halving is a scheduled event in which the block reward is reduced by 50%. This means that going forward, miners will receive half as many coins for their efforts, which most of us know. So will the recent Flux halving impact miners and nodes? For miners, the halving means the revenue will be cut in half. This could lead to some miners deciding to switch to another cryptocurrency with higher reward, reducing the overall hashing power of the Flux network. However, it could also lead to a more efficient network, as miners who are not as efficient may not be able to stay profitable and may leave the network. For nodes, the halving could potentially lead to increased decentralization. As the reward for mining decreases, the incentive for the large mining pools to control a significant portion of the network hash rate also decreases. This could lead to more distributed network with a greater number of smaller miners participating. However, there are also potential downsides to the halving. Reduced block reward could lead to increased transaction fees, as miners may need to rely on more fees to maintain their profits. This could make it more expensive for users to transact on the network and could potentially limit the network's adoption. Despite these potential effects, it is important to remember that the halvings are a normal part of cryptocurrency networks and have been successfully navigated by many other cryptocurrencies in the past. Additionally, Flux has several unique features that could help mitigate the impact of halving, such as providing users with a fast and secure way to make transactions. It has several innovative features, such as its use of smart contracts, its focus on privacy and security, and its efficient consensus mechanism, which makes it a promising player in the cryptocurrency market. It says, in conclusion, the recent Flux halving is a significant event for the network and its stakeholders. While it could lead to some challenges for miners and nodes, it could also have positive effects such as increased decentralization and a more efficient network. As with any cryptocurrency, the future of Flux will depend on a variety of factors, including its development roadmap, the wider cryptocurrency market, and adoption by users and businesses. Regardless of what the future holds, the Flux halving is an essential milestone for the network and a key moment for its stakeholders to observe and consider its potential impacts. That was a very well written little article. So again, shout out to the beginners blog. I'll leave a link to them in the description if you guys are interested. But yeah, that was pretty neat. I mean, most of it was a lot that we already really knew, so whatever. Let's see. Watched the stream earlier as a video. Kraken wasn't fined 3 million like the news say. Kraken and the SEC settled privately, which also included immunity. Really? Where'd you see that, Georgie? Because that's super interesting. Where'd you see that? Because it's like everywhere that they were fined 30 million. That's insane though. Imagine that. Imagine paying $30 million for letting people stake crypto and earn. Pretty interesting. Jeff Key, what's up, buddy? Said, let me flip a switch. Jeff Key, when 100x. Can the devs do something? Oh man, that's crazy. Mr. Bitcoin Andy, that's amazing. All right, let's see. What else we got? What did I miss while I was reading? Little Stanky said, I have been talking about getting a Flux node with KJ at UK Miners Club, looking at the how/cost now. Well, yeah, I mean, so that's kind of the reason I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Patrick Guyan actually was like, maybe we should talk about Flux just a bit, because there's a lot of people that might want to be getting nodes up and running. And I kind of agree, because I still do want to get my nodes up and running. I mean, even though it's not going to be as profitable. But yeah, I don't know. Let me see if that thing loaded. Yeah, Panda, that will not load. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Ah, worked. Worked this time. All right. What do you want me to see, Panda? Oh, this is for all the nodes. Flux value, total nodes 15. So these are the how many nodes are out right now. So it's 15,000 total nodes. We have 10.6 thousand cumulus nodes, 2.3 Nimbus nodes, and 2,000 Stratus nodes. Nice. Does it say total? Yeah, obviously this would be mine, right? Is that how this works? You have to put an address in and then you get all the info. You click on anything? No. 11.82% APR. Pay. Oh, there it is. Pay frequency. 14 days, 18 hours. This one's 3 days, 6 hours. In 2 days, 21 hours. All right, so that's kind of neat. So the cumulus node doesn't pay out as often as the Nimbus, but it gives you more. So now if you get paid out 3 days, 6 hours, that's 3, 6, 9, 12. So you'd be like almost 5 payments. Almost 5 payments in the time the cumulus pays you out. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So is the Nimbus node more worth it still? Or is it not? Who knows? Anybody know? Is it more, did you get more from the Nimbus node versus the cumulus? Because I know back when we were talking about doing 8 cumulus nodes from home, you would get more yield from the 8 cumulus nodes versus the 1 Nimbus, but obviously it would be less hardware to run for just that Nimbus. So good afternoon, friends and fam. New England Crypto, what's up, buddy? Busy working on stuff for Terra and finishing up a new video. Appreciate you, buddy. Said he hopes all is well. You're awesome, dude. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Kaiser, what's up, dude? We're going to McDonald's and sharing a 50-piece nugget. Did you tell Chump Change? That's what he said to Panda. You going to share nuggets now? You guys gonna cross arms? Nimbus get KDA rewards, right? Nimbus get KDA rewards? You're talking about parallel assets? I think you honestly, I don't know much about parallel assets, but I think you do get parallel assets with the nodes, right? Am I mistaken? Somebody answer that in the chat if you would, please. If the app is on your node, so you have to put the app on your node? That's interesting. Georgie said, I didn't use Kraken, but I thought they had 15% plus staking, which usually something fishy is happening. Interesting. Of course you get PAs. Okay. Yeah. So Jeff Key said, of course you get parallel assets. I mean, if KDA app is on the node. It's above me, man. It's above me. Where's the Mining King when you need him? He doesn't watch my streams, but where is he? We need him. I don't think there's any KDA rewards right now. Jeff Key, is there KDA rewards? I guess we just ask him because he's the man. He's the man in the middle, running everything. Question: does the more nodes join the network, does the yield reduce? Yeah. So I mean that's what I would assume, right? If I'm not mistaken, it would be divided between, you know, the amount of people on there or whatever. That's how it would make it. MOK rewards are going out. Nope, no KDA rewards. Okay. People are saying no. Mining King has a recent video on that. Does he? Let's see. Let's see. Mining King. I know he did a rig build video today. I didn't watch it yet, but I know he did it. Recent video. I mean, I know he wasn't posting a lot because he was gone, but let me see. All right, let me share my screen. So what are you guys, what are you talking about? Let's see. Which video is it? Shout out to the Mining King, by the way. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below. Let's see. Was it a live? It might have been a live, actually. Flux halving, was he talking about it there? Let me see. What are you guys saying to me? Let's see. Georgie said, I get more with the cumulus nodes, but 8 cumulus is more hardware to upload. Oh, and yeah, and upload versus 1 Nimbus. Yeah, no, I got you. So it's more upload that you need for your, yeah, I mean, makes sense. Definitely makes sense. Got to go buy diapers in a bit, said the wife. Hello. Thanks for being here, Miss Pocket Change. Which, so what video is it? Was it a live where he talked about? Jeffkey, I don't think they're referring to PA, more like KDA payout for KDA Node App on your Nimbus. I have no idea what they're asking about that, to be honest. I have no idea. Let's see. Everybody's tagging the wife. She's here. She made it. They even have the efficient node. DJ Mines, what did he say? That's not much. Well, so like I said, like these little Dell Optiplexes, man, they're like 10 watts, 12 watts. It's peanuts. You know what I mean, to run. So if you can run on something like that, totally worth it, right? Okay, so PAs are part of a block reward. MOK and KDA rewards were extra benefits. Interesting. So then I hope that I don't even remember who the hell asked the question, but there you go. There's an answer. Paid by those projects. Okay. Interesting. Maybe a month or 2 old. Northern Prospector. I was gonna say, I didn't think he did it anytime recent. Let me look. I know he's got the how to make nodes videos, right? Let me look at his channel again. I know he's got how to do videos. Look, he even took my, look, he even made my face with a beard on it. See that? Bastard. Oh, he sucks. I forgot he took that. Oh, it's a riot. Let's see. I see that one. Which I don't know which one you're talking about, so you're gonna have to let me know in the chat. You're gonna have to let me know which one. Oh, Miss Pocket Change, New England Crypto said to check your DMs as well, please. I guess. All right, I'm gonna move this. All right, let's see. You have $2,500. Do you buy an ASIC or ASICS, or buy 2,000 in Flux and set up 2 nodes? Ooh, but did you crypto? That's a good question. You know, let's see what people say in the chat. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. If you had 2K to spend, what would you do? And we'll say, so we'll say buy 1 big ASIC. Obviously, it's not really big, but you get the gist. Buy multiple small ASICs. I need to like abbreviate. Or just buy Flux. Let's see. Let's see. There you go. There's 3 options. Let's do it. So I would definitely, well, what I would do, I mean, I would say definitely, but I would like to, if I had 2K to spend, I would probably get the best bang for the buck when it comes to a Bitcoin miner. I think that's what I would do. I would try to get like an S19J Pro or something, because you can get them for 1,500, $2,000 depending, but you can get pretty good deals on them right now. I mean, that's my take on it anyways. I don't know what you guys think in the chat. Let's see. DJ said 2K, definitely an ASIC. Not for me. It's for this person. Well, actually, what's your electric rate? DigiCrypto. What is your electric rate? I don't know if you've said it in your videos at all. If you have, I haven't caught it, but he is a YouTuber, by the way, Mr. DigiCrypto. But I'd like to know what your electric rate is. Let me know when you get that S19J Pro I sent you. If you sent me an S19J Pro, I'm sending it back. I would not take that from you, but I appreciate it. It would be amazing. If I had 2K, I'd pick up some GPUs I need to grow my farm. So K-Trim, ooh, that's a good little question for you, or a little topic. Why would you buy GPUs? What is enticing enough for you to want to do that? I guess I'll host at 10 cents. But did you crypto? Okay, fair enough. Smart move. Yeah, K-Trim, interested to know why you would get GPUs. Like I mean, obviously we love GPUs, right? All of us, most of us here were GPU miners before the whole ASIC took over and everybody was like, oh, I love ASICs and blah, blah, blah. Carl Coate said GPUs are cheap right now, and you're 100% right. Yeah, you can get good deals, man. You can get sick deals. Sick deals. What about GPUs, said Crypto Bedell. Sorry, I missed that, Crypto Bedell. I didn't see you said that. I'm scrolling back up, make sure I didn't miss anything. All right, I think I'm good. I think I got everything. Guys, hit that like button, please. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what else is cooking in the space. We have some time. We have some time. Let's go to I'm gonna go to CoinDesk and just see if they have any videos out that are interesting. Share my screen with you guys. CoinDesk, let's see. Let's see, what do they got? Videos. Crypto donations pour into Turkey. Dude, this was awful. That earthquake. Do you guys want to watch that or hear about that? We can watch that video if you'd like. Crypto Focus Custodia Bank denied Federal Reserve System membership. I don't know what the hell that means. AI Focus token. We talked about that the other day. I'm not going to talk about that again. Yeah, man, that's awful. But at least crypto donations, that's cool. At least they're like doing something useful with crypto in the space right now, not like just having a bad name all around. Dude, you watch Chat GPT? This one? You want to watch this one? Is that what you're talking about? I don't use it. That's all right. I don't care, Panda. That's all right. I mean, we're just reviewing videos, right? And I don't big screen it when I play it anyways. I play it like this. Let's see. Chat GPT is so wild. I got a great video I watched on it. Yeah, let's see it. If you got a DJ, send it or drop it. Actually, if you can, yeah, DM it to me. That'd be perfect. Thank you. That's just interesting. The donation thing's kind of cool. Let's see. All right, let's see. This was terrible. So sad. All right.
Quake, but there is an interesting crypto aspect to this story. Basically, Turkish nonprofits have raised, I believe, now more than $3 million in crypto for earthquake response. And our next guest will talk about this cool. in more detail, but this is interesting for various reasons. One, because it's an...
Again, I will leave a link to CoinDesk and everything we watched today in this video down below. Or go over
use case for crypto at a time when there is a lot of skepticism of crypto, but it's particularly interesting in the Turkish context because Turkey, while it is a major...
30th of 2022, the world...
Hold on. DJ just sent me something. Let's just...
One of the largest in the world. There are some restrictions on how you can use cryptocurrency. For example, the government has restricted crypto...
I don't know if I want to watch this or listen to this. Let's see. Let's see. Either way, we know it was terrible. I don't know if you guys heard about that whole freaking thing. It was awful. So sad. All right, let's see. So this is... Who is this guy? I don't even know. 911,000 subs. Jesus. All right, we'll sub to him. Give him another one. Get rich in AI Revolution 2023. All right, let's see. Let's see what it is.
On November 30th of 2022, the world changed forever. Artificial intelligence, or AI, became accessible to the public for free through a tool called ChatGPT.
ChatGPT,
which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer.
A robot you can talk to.
That you can log on to and have a conversation with.
And it went from 0 to 1 million users in 5 days, which is the fastest any platform has gotten to 1 million users. It took Facebook 2 years,
That's
it took
crazy.
Instagram 2 years, it took Pinterest 4 months, and it took Angry Birds 35 days.
35 days.
I think that it has the potential to unravel the very fabric of capitalism itself and what it means for...
Wow, this is really good editing. He's a really good editor. I wonder if he does it himself.
For us as individuals. And a little bit later in the video,
That's really cool. I don't know if I want to rip this whole thing off, though. I kind of want to watch this on my own. Yeah, I can do that.
To tell you how you...
Well, I don't know if his music's freaking copywritten, because if it is, then I'll get whacked. That's the problem.
capitalize on this to 10x how much you make, rather than
His
being
music's
afraid of it in the
wicked loud,
short
too.
term and curling up in a ball and putting your head in the sand and like hoping it goes away.
Oh,
it's
whatever.
here, and it's only going to get more dangerous and powerful. So there's 5 major areas that I think it's going to completely turn on its head.
Mute background music. Yeah, I muted mine.
Number 1 is the nature of work
Can I mute his? I can't mute his, right?
itself.
Be amazing.
The second is how businesses operate. The third is the economy overall. The fourth is how we interrelate with one another on a romantic setting, how we choose mates, how we seduce, how we have sex, all of that stuff. And finally, the nature of life itself and how it actually extends to interplanetary life and whether or not aliens exist here on Earth. I'm not a big
Dude, AI is freaking terrifying. Is anybody terrified by AI, or is it just me? Let's see. I want to end this poll. So I think your answer, BDigiCrypto, is buy one big ASIC. That's what everybody voted on. It was pretty split down into thirds almost, but one big ASIC was the thing.
big woo tin hat guy.
Yeah,
but I
Elon,
think if you actually
he might
think
be
through
an
the
alien.
logic, there's some really alarming conclusions that you can come to.
Recordings just
Oh boy, we got ads. Hold on, gotta get through this. Get through the ads. That's what I'm using right now. StreamYard, by the way. Shout out.
AI is going to be the biggest shift in our lifetime. It is the equivalent, in my opinion, of the moon landing, except the only difference is that it will actually change all of our lives rather than just being a picture to say that we won the Cold War. Different than the internet, phone systems, television, because what those did was they reshuffled the workforce. This has the ability to remove or eliminate the workforce altogether. Cryptocurrencies in general had the potential
guy's
to
really
overturn
good at
the
editing.
financial institution. AI has the potential to overturn the human institution.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. I tried for years.
You don't know who I am or you're new to the channel, my name is
That's
Alex Ramsey.
crazy.
I'm the founder of Acquisition.com. We're a portfolio of companies that does over
That's crazy. I'm gonna skip through a little bit.
things that normally need a human brain to do. Stuff like learning, solving problems, making decisions, and understanding what we see or hear. The thing marketing, SEO, services, and AI. That's just words as the output. But we understand other things. We can interpret images, we can interpret videos, and we can interpret sounds. And the crazy thing is that AI can do that too. So OpenAI also runs DALL-E, which is an image engine
I'll put a link to the video in the chat
And so
right
if I
now.
said, hey, give me a guy smoking a cigar, looking over a beach where there's a dragon.
Yeah, that's insane.
Now, make it in Van Gogh painting style.
Isn't that nuts? Tell me that's not nuts. ChatGPT will only give you answers that you want to hear. And that's true too. Yeah, DJ, I just don't want to get smacked for this. Because I don't know, this guy's a big YouTuber.
Crazy. Now
You know
make
what I
me
mean?
10 versions
Obviously,
of
shout out to him, and I'll leave a link to this down in the description, but you know what I mean. I don't want to get freaking bagged for playing
that. Now,
someone
if you
else's
think
video.
about the nature of what a video
Foley.
is. Back in the day, it used to be a flip book. They would take images and they would flip the pictures, and then you'd have a
That's
video
cool as
because
shit.
we can't tell the difference at past a certain speed. And so if it can make images, then if it makes lots of images in a row, it can make videos. But on top of that, if it has the words and it can make the video, it can also make the sounds. In the very near future, those will merge. And at the same degree, the inputs being text or verbal will also merge. This is the reason Elon Musk has been such a big proponent of Neuralink. He wants to take it a factor further. Rather than be limited by our ability to speak or our ability to type, he wants it to be limited by our ability to think. Now that may sound like science fiction, but it's already here. Many of us were alive during the first iPhone
That's
launch.
insane.
Now we're on iPhone 14 or 15 or whatever it's on now. What we see today is our first version that we can see. ChatGPT 100 is going to be significantly more advanced and will be able to input and output on demand any of these things the way we want them. The next important milestone is when AI actually enters the physical
All right, DJ, I'm trusting you.
world. Elon
This is amazing.
revealed the Tesla bot. The thing is that that's what it is today. Again, like the iPhone, in many machine generations, which happen faster than human generations, that will be able to look exactly like a human.
Oh,
and
it's
it
so
will definitely,
creepy.
if you look at Boston Dynamics, there's robots that actually function better than humans.
that's
and
amazing.
have longer arms and are much stronger and can jump and don't need to sleep and won't have sexual complaints, blah, 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 blah. Once those machine generations
That's
happen on
insane.
robotics and on the AI side, we'll reach a point where there's super intelligence. And super intelligence is defined as where the AI itself is smarter than all humans put together.
I think it takes like unique human arrogance to believe that AI cannot supersede humans.
At that point, the world will change significantly. This is where access to the superintelligence will become the most valuable resource on planet Earth. For example, if I were to say, hey, build me $1 trillion company, it could in real time write the code for the product, write the scripts for the ads, generate the videos for the ads, directly interface with the media buying, place the ads where it already knows where the targeted audience is, push those targeted audience's eyes to landing pages that it had built with scripts and videos that it had built, and then transact, all from a single prompt.
That's crazy. Real quick, I just wanted to talk about one thing. So I think it was, I'm pretty sure it was on Joe Rogan's podcast, maybe with, it might have been with Elon Musk. I think it was. He was talking about how AI could, like how it could basically harm humans and not really mean to do so. Like if he put an example, like if we're paving a road and there's a bunch of anthills on this, you know, dirt path that whatever, that's where we're paving the road. I mean, there's no hard feelings with us, you know, murdering all of these anthills or killing all the ants to pave this road. We're just trying to get something done. So there's not going to be any hard feelings, and it's just going to be like there's going to be a fine line between, you know, what's evil and what's not, because they're not going to understand if there's robots eventually running the world. Then we're kind of, you know what I mean? You kind of know what I'm saying? It was just, it really opened my eyes a little bit to that. It's kind of weird.
Determines who gets the access will be a really important question for the future. The second is what will govern the types of prompts and queries that we can ask it. So if we said, how to wipe out the entire human race for less than $100,000, we don't want it really answering questions like that. There's going to have to be some regulation around this, because the thing is, that's a lot of power. If we had 1,000 times the rate of innovation, it would be the same as having all innovations between the period of enlightenment and today happen next year. And so that gives way to the last step in the AI evolution, which is the singularity. The singularity is a hypothetical future point in which technological progress and artificial intelligence will advance to the point where humanity will undergo a transformation beyond which it cannot be seen.
The first truly intelligent machine will be the last invention that humanity needs to make.
Many people postulate that that's the point where it will become either self-aware, it will start to make its own decisions and ignore us. Well, it won't really want to kill us because it has no reason to, for the same reason that we don't want to kill ants, but if we build a highway, we destroy some anthills. So it's just...
Dude, that's so... Yeah, Patrick Murphy actually just said that they talk about that exact thing in this video. And it was mentioned elsewhere, because I heard it where, I think it was Joe Rogan's podcast, but it's interesting you just said it.
Gonna do what it's gonna do.
Some robots will eat some jobs, and some robots will kill humans. You've already seen that.
There's nothing personal,
cars.
you know.
But when you look at the trend as a whole, I think it's going to be incredibly positive for humanity.
This is why Elon and Sam Altman and those guys are trying to align our goals of humanity with the goals of the AI. It's the only really productive thought process we can have, because we can sit here and be afraid, but I don't think we're going to stop the technological progress. Even if they banned it, knowing how the internet is and knowing how black hat coders, etc. are, I have a hard time believing that they will be able to stop it, because the thing is, this will be the equivalent of having the new nuclear bomb of this century or this millennia.
If humanity collectively decides that creating digital superintelligence is the right move, then we should do so very, very carefully. This is the most important thing that we could possibly do.
That's all.
That's kind of terrifying. That's kind of terrifying. Do you guys want to continue to watch this? Now I want to watch iRobot, said Matt Electron. Do you guys want to continue to watch this? I only got like 10 minutes left or so, and then I got to go paint that friggin' thing. So, I mean, we could watch this for the last 10 minutes, or we could do we'll just AMA, talk about shit. Let's see. So don't panic sell. Oh, the wife's talking to DJ about investing. Why don't you just DM him in Discord? It's probably be easier. All hail the great Musk.
Pie in the sky stuff. Let's talk about day to day. Let's talk about business. So to frame this conversation, I think you have to watch this clip, because it will make everything I'm about to say make sense. So this is from Google, and this is from 4 years ago. Their personal assistant AI, and they haven't released this to the public, which is weird.
Boo. All right. Get through this. I know, Joker Miner, I know.
Can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. First name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye.
That's the baseline. That was 4 years ago. Now imagine it was a sales call, and we have sales AI. that's listened to 10 million sales calls. This is the types of things that these people say in these situations. I will say the same thing. And then it iterates and learns over and over again. The AI can live 1 million lifetimes in terms of the amount of volume it can churn through and process and learn from compared to a human. So the best sales guy is going to have this much experience compared to the best AI sales guy. And so if it can have those calls 24 hours a day in real time to whatever prospect you want, you may even imagine a world where you ask the phone teller, hey, are you a human? And when they say, no, I'm AI, you're relieved because you're like, thank God, I'm talking to the best version of this who can handle my problem right now. So if you were to have asked people, what jobs do you think AI will replace first?
That's crazy.
First, it'll replace the low-skilled jobs, the physical labor, and then it'll be the low-skilled white-collar jobs, and then it'll be the high-skilled white-collar jobs like programmers and coders, and then finally, maybe it'll replace the creative jobs. But what's interesting is that it actually happened in the reverse order. If you're a copywriter, this has serious implications for you. A logo designer, this has serious implications for you. Customer service, 24 hours a day, in real time, immediate feedback. What happens to all the positions? It becomes immediate and more accurate for us to have access to.
Yeah, right, DJ, imagine a few years from now what this is gonna be. That's crazy. Like, again, this guy's editing is freaking phenomenal, so shout out to him or his editor.
To a medical AI from our homes, and it can see us because it can interpret data visually too. If you're in finance, it will be able to take all of the raw data and realign it and put it into beautiful Excel sheets. A friend of mine has a father who's a medical malpractice attorney. He asked it to write an argument for why malpractice should not be capped in terms of how much a lawyer can make on a malpractice suit. And then it outlined an entire argument for why it should be uncapped. It happened to be almost identical to the argument that he had after 40 years of experience. You see videos like this, you see all these people on YouTube.
I mean, it makes sense though.
Well, what if the AI reads every single Instagram post of all time and ranks them by highest performing, and then merge that with video and deepfakes? We will have pundits and influencers that don't exist. Imagine you could create the perfect celebrity or the perfect spokesperson or the perfect porn star. And with deep fakes, they can work 24 hours a day, say exactly what you want, and what they say has the perfect tone and made to just stimulate the shit out of our dopamine centers. And we're just gonna be plugged in because it knows what we like better than we do. If you don't believe me, go to thispersondoesnotexist.com and just keep refreshing it and it will show you new people. Now, if you remember earlier, a video is made of multiple images put together back to back to back. If it can make an image of a real person, it can make many images of real people. If it can make many images of real people, it can make a video of a real person. And then we'll have questions of verification. Did President Biden say that? Did President Trump say that? Or is it a deep fake? The blue check mark will take on an entirely new meaning in the very near future. Now, those are just a few,
so messed
use
up.
cases, but anywhere humans are, it will disrupt. If you are connected to the AI, you can input faster and you can get information back faster because you're not limited by your digits. This will be the next order of magnitude in terms of output and value that individuals will be able to create in the economy. I do think that there's a chance that capitalism as a system for society may be overturned. You're gonna have a huge cost basis that's gonna be eliminated. So things may get cheaper. But at the same time, the money that would have gone to those people that's gonna go into the economy won't be there. The point is that I think there will be significant changes to capitalism overall. Now, one of the nice things, Sam Altman, who's the CEO, they have actually been undergoing the largest UBI study, so Universal Basic Income study, as a result concurrently with this technology. So he knows what they're making.
We're going to have an opportunity to push the reset button.
I'm going to watch this again and again. I'll leave it down below for anybody, and I'll drop it in the chat again.
He knows the impact of what's going to have. Now, in the short term, we'll be able to harness this. And this is what I think will foster in, at least in the short term, a golden age for humanity in terms of what we're going to be able to accomplish scientifically. I believe that we will be able to achieve nuclear fusion. Fusion is renewable, clean energy for everyone. When you reconstruct the energy infrastructure upon which all of society is laid upon, it changes everything. And so in a very real way, this will be a more significant change or revolution in humanity, in my opinion, than the Industrial Revolution, which changed everything.
This is insane.
But let's talk about a very different topic. Let's talk about romance. This is where, in my opinion, it gets a little bit scary. The bottom tier of society have a harder time getting mates, girls or guys. Imagine if we've studied 1 million Tinder conversations to get the first date. There'll be tools, probably called First Date AI, that can AI from first convo all the way to the date getting set. So let's
real quick. DJ said, "This is why I'm looking to invest in this now. This and the metaverse is the future." And I agree. Actually, the metaverse is kind of like wearing that VR headset. It's like, it's weird, man.
Further, we have the phone version of this, and you can hear a voice that has been tuned to your preferences of the exact type of voice that you want to hear. that talks to you and listens to you like the kind heart that they are, and they don't care that you talk too much and you only talk about yourself. And when you say these weird things, they just let it go. Because we think we're more complicated than you are, but we really just have inputs that our brain interprets from an electrical signal and then assigns meaning to. And once you know the inputs, you just hit the buttons. And that's what it will learn how to do. Now we fall in love with robots. Take it a step further. The Tesla bot, 5 generations, 10 generations from now, looks like a human and now has that in the brain. What happens when the robot humans are more attractive, more loving, more caring, more considerate, and cheaper than a spouse?
And cheaper. That's terrible. Oh my God. This guy, I'm telling you, this video is freaking top notch, DJ. Holy shit. I didn't even know this guy existed.
Before I explain how you can maximally use this to make the most money and live the best life in the short term based on the skills that we have today, indulge me for one more moment because I think it's really profound and I think it's going to change the way you see the world. Let's talk about aliens.
Oh, pull it up, Jamie.
Joe Rogan and many people have talked about alien technology and like, what if there was a UFO that was captured, all that kind of stuff. So let's put a pin in that. Play this out with me. When humans want to explore the universe, what do we send first? We send Mars rover. We send a robot.
Yeah.
Right? Right. If aliens are further ahead of us, then it means that they probably have AI. If they're going to send something, they would probably send a robot. Why? Because a robot doesn't need to eat, it can live for a very long time, and it can survive in harsher, different climates than biology can. On top of that, it can work on itself.
That's a very good point.
So aliens might be here, but not necessarily in their physical form, but in their AI form. Because if we can create robots that perfectly clone humans, so can they. And that may be who they sent, or what they sent, to check out what
so
we're doing.
up.
AI would be the perfect thing to send to another planet because up to this point, when we send something, it takes 5 years for it to reach whatever planet it's on. And so by the time it's there, it's really old technology. And so it makes sense that you'd want to send something that is completely adaptable and can rewrite its own code. Space exploration may be done by AI more than it is done by humans because this stuff, our flesh, we're super easy to kill. But the AI can live super cold, super hot, no oxygen, lots of oxygen, it's good. And once we solve fusion with it, it won't even need the sun.
Recordings.
Dude, that's insane. That's unreal to think about things like that.
Which leads to one question about life itself. If we define death as the inability to receive inputs, so like when you die, you can't receive inputs anymore. And we define personality as the conglomerate of our actions and behaviors as a result of our past experiences, then if I were to upload my thoughts and behaviors and past experiences, how I talk, how I speak, how I think, etc., into a cloud drive, and then it were able to pass the Turing test, everybody I know couldn't tell whether it was me or a robot version of me, then is it me? And if that thing can now go travel planets, is it humans that are traveling to planets? Or is it an AI cyborg version of humans? I don't know. Interesting questions. And you're like, okay, Alex, you took me to romance robot wives and aliens. How do I make more money today? So the first thing that I would ask is that you adopt the mentality that AI isn't here to replace me, it's here to supercharge me. Why do I say that? Because if you adopt the other one, you might as well just throw in the towel now. You have to embrace change. It's part of humanity. Technology moves, we got to adapt. If AI can condense our inputs, so if I say, hey, go read this book, distill it down and then give it to me, I can now read a book significantly faster. If I say, hey, AI, go summarize all my email and all my Slack messages and predict what I'm going to say, and then all I need to do is validate it, I can do a day's worth of work in a few minutes. I think of ChatGPT and AI of the future as a filter through which we will perceive the world both in and out. Think of it as your home screen. You read everything through AI because it has already distilled it down to the most important nuggets for you. Then in the output side, it makes predictions on what you would say normally, and it continues to get training it better, and then it sends it. We can consume 10 times the information and produce 10 times the output, which is a 100x increase. So that's level 1. The next level is the expert level.
Yeah, DJ,
and these are the
that's true.
people who are losing sleep over being like, oh my God, this thing can now do my job. If you're an expert, what used to take you 90% of your time, which is generating things, you now expand most of your time to using the machine to generate, and then you spend your time doing QA and validating the information, making tweaks. And so in a very real way, using these tools, you become more valuable to the companies that you work for or the clients that you serve. I'll leave you with this. This video was made entirely by AI, and this is a deep fake.
That's what you imagine. Oh my God, it'd be terrible. Dude, this guy's amazing. That video was like probably one of the best videos I've seen in a long time. Alex Hormozy, is that how you say that? Hormozy? Interesting. Man, DJ, holy shit, bro. I'm gonna have to watch that like 5 times. That was a really good video. And his editor is fantastic. Whoever the hell he pays to do that. Because he was just on the couch the whole time. Those was all clips thrown in. That's insane. Anyways, guys, holy shit. All right, well, that changed the mood of things. Guess we got off the topic of Flux. And yeah, turn on the music again. All right, DJ, thank you for that. Guys, I'll leave a link to that down in the description below if you guys are interested. I'll put it in the chat one more time. But, wow. Yeah, anyways, I gotta wake my kids up and I gotta go paint this Antminer S9. You guys are all amazing. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Mr. DJ Minds, appreciate that. Video is a pirate. Rudputs, Mr. Panda, appreciate you for being here, buddy. Dude, insane. Chat GPT, make chump change sign up for premium, please. Thanks. Dude, I just don't want to be on the hook with this, with YouTube, paying YouTube any more than I already pay them for everything else. All right, let me see. I'm all in. I just want the sexy fantasy metaverse AI pleasure castle. What the fuck? Panda, why don't you talk like this on your channel? What the hell? Yes, I'm going to paint the red rocket right now. All right, guys, have a good day. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I lied, maybe 9. Between 8 and 9, we'll see. Depends. Have a good one, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Friday. I'll see you guys in Discord. Peace out.